Hello my friends and welcome. My name is Debbie Reed. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today I am going to show you a card that is not made with stamping but rather with dies. This is the stamp set that you can buy in a bundle. The stamp set does not even coincide with the dies at all. So you do not need to buy the bundle to make this card. You just need the Meadow dies. Let me show you what they are. And this is not the card we're going to be making. I'm going to just show you what inspired me to make the card. This is the card I'm going to show you how to make. So let me just kind of walk you through the process, how I arrived at where I did, and show you these beautiful dies. So we're going to be using these, and I'm going to show you how we're going to color them effortlessly. The dies look big. They look very large. But when you actually die cut, for example, this one, you get this adorable, dainty looking little flower. So I'm going to show you how, with this die set, you're going to create that card. And I just want to also walk you through, I am going to be using the jar from the Jar of Flowers, and I am going to be using the For You from the Elegantly Said. Love the font in this set. So this card, when I created this card, I just decided to use the dome. And in order to make these flowers work, I had to cut the top of the dome because the dome comes fully enclosed. So I had to cut the top to get the flowers to fit in there. Well, in my struggle, I realized I didn't color one of the stems, and it drove me nuts. So this whole thing evolved. So then I ended up putting the beads in there to cover the stem. And then I found out that the beads, when the card tips over, would fall out on this top piece. I don't know if you can see this, but anyway, throwing the card, the beads, because I stuck glue in there, they stuck up, and I ended up liking the card. But I decided if I make this again, I want to show you. This is in the Good Taste paper. This is a paper pack that's a 12 by 12. Let me see if I said this right. It is Good Taste Designer Series paper. This paper pack has all kinds of textures and tiles and whatnot. I thought this would be really cute if I make this again and have like a wood counter look and have a background. This could be adorable. This is also the In Color ribbon. It comes in all 5 of the colors. And so now let me walk you through this whole card thing. So we're going to be using the Misty Moonlight card base. We're using the new In Color Soft Succulent. We're using a piece of that Designer Series paper. We're going to use this side. And then I am also, what inspired this new card, I'm taking from the negative space, this was the positive, and I'm using this piece that I punched out. So the product, or all of the items that you're going to be using today, you're going to be using the jar punch. You're going to be using a blender brush. We will be using 4 of the inks. We're using Soft Succulent, Gray Granite, Evening Evergreen, Polished Pink, and we will be using all of the blends. By all, I mean we're using all of the In Colors and Balmy Blue. So I love the blends. They make for the most beautiful, I just love the blends. They just make a beautiful look. You will be using a glue dot. We will be using dimensionals. And now let me just show you how we're going to make this card. The first thing we're going to do, you're going to love this because it colors so wonderfully. We're going to use the Evening Evergreen. I'm going to take my first, love the fern. We're going to take our blender brush. This is so easy. You're going to love this. And you're going to just color the fern. How easy is this, right? Love it. And I want it to be a little darker because I am doing the Soft Succulent on the others. So look how pretty that is. Easy, done. Okay, now we're going to take our next one, and I think I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to also use the Evening Evergreen on this one as well. And now when you're working with these, you do have to be a little bit careful, like on this part, because it's easy to rip and tear if you're not. I mean, you don't have to be so careful, but they are kind of fragile in spots. So Now that one's colored. I'm going to show you how we're going to use the blends for the flower when I get through doing all the stems. We're done with this color. Now I'm going to go to, I knew I would do this. I just got my finger in the ink. All right. Okay, now we're going to do the soft succulent. And we're going to, actually we're not doing the ink, we're doing the alcohol marker. Sorry, I lied. I didn't lie, I'm not thinking. Okay, it's still morning. Let's get to using our blends. I am not using the darkest of the blends. I'm using the three, the lighter of the Evening Evergreen and the two soft succulent, dark and light. So what I am going to do, I think I'm going to do the darker first. So we're going to just draw where they need to be green. Just make sure we don't color the flowers. So I might just keep this simple on the video and just do this one all this color and not get so crazy. So, because what I did on my original one is I colored these different greens just to give it, but it's going to still look pretty. So we're going to just, for quickness, to just show you how easy this is. This is therapeutic, and I love the results. Anyway, so coloring, just that easy, and then getting right there. Okay, now we're going to take our balmy blue and just color like this, because we're going to put some other things on the top of this, so you're not going to notice this. I just noticed this one's messed up. I die cut this one funny. No worries, I have one already done. So I will show you the already done one, because I'm not going to use this one now. So this one, oh, I did it in the wrong color anyway. Huh. Well, imagine that. This is one I already did. So you're going to just color these whatever color. That looks cute too. I want to see something. I'm going to be putting these little tiny flowers on here. Oh my gosh, I might like this even better. I might have to change my mind here and alter my colors. That could be so cute. I think I am going to. This is the original one. I'm going to do a switch because you're not going to notice that messed up flower anyway, I don't think. I'm going to cut it. All right, this is what happens when you do a video. You get to alter. I'll show you how I'm going to fix this, and then I'm going to carry on with the card because this has to have where it looks like a real flower. Oh, perfect. Okay, we're changing. Okay, now we're going to do the next color, and it's going to be, I guess now this. We're going to do this one, and it will be the freesia. And I'm going to show you how I colored this one. This was fun. So I'm going to take the light pale papaya, come in and color this whole thing. Okay, easy. Then we're going to come in with the darker pale papaya, and I'm going to just color the tips, but I didn't want this to just be pale papaya. So I'm coming in with the light polished pink. There we are. And I'm going to, oh, I want this end. And I'm going to just blend this up to give it more of a pinkish orangey color. And when this dries, this is so pretty. Come in, because this is going to have a lighter colored center flower. And then I come in with my lightest color and just blend this out. So to save time with the video, because I did color all of these, I'm going to show you how I ended up coloring all of them, and I'll show you how I put these together. So it's easy, it's fun, and it's just a matter of just, you know, figuring out what colors you're going to use. So I'm going to get rid of this and show you all of them that I pre-colored now that you can see how simple they are to color. And this is one that I colored, and I'm going to be putting this cute little center on there that's part of the one of the in colors. So this is the pale papaya, and these are those flower flourishes I was showing you yesterday. This is our little blue one, and I'm going to put the little purple flowers on here. These are the freesia. I call them purple. They're not. They're fresh freesia. So this is how cute this is going to be. Then we're going to take this one, and I'm going to be putting the pink flower on there. And then we're taking our lovely little fern that we did, and I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to put these all together. So let me grab my, okay, we have 5 of them, and I need this one. I'm going to go back to what I had. Okay, so we're going to take all of our little flowers off. We will be putting those on. I'm going to show you how we're going to quickly glue these all and put this together. So you're going to take your little jar, and you're going to hold the jar down and place your little flowers how you think you're going to have them. So I'm going to put this here, this here. I want this fern to stick out. This is really easy, so don't think it's going to be difficult, because it's not. Then I'm going to place this on here, and I'm going to show you a quick, easy way to put this all together. We're going to place this flower here. This one you have to be careful because it's got a skinny stem. You don't want to break it. We're going to put this here. I'm going to push these all together so that it will work with the jar. So I'm just kind of getting an idea, my height. I have to have my paper under here so I can see, you know, how much above I'm going. So I can see that's about where I want this. I'm going to pick all of these up, and I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to tape these down just with Scotch tape. I'm not getting too crazy because it's going behind the jar. So now you're going to lightly pick these up again, and they're all adhered. And you're not going to see this. I'm going to bend this over so it holds what's on there. And I'm going to snip this part of the tape because I don't want to rip the stems, but I'm going to fold this tape over, and I'm going to cut these little ends off that are going to stick out of the jar. So right there and right here. Okay, easy so far. Then I'm going to take my card base, so I'm going to actually leave these aside. We're going to glue this to our soft succulent. Okay, just a little bit of glue. Come on, glue. I hate when this happens. We can do this. Oh, it had a little, okay, we're good. So when you get those globs like that, instead of touching them with your finger and smearing it, just smear it in the middle of your card where it's going to go, and you keep the glue off of your fingers. So we're going to put that down like this. And we're going to glue this to our Misty Moonlight. Like this. This is very quick and easy. And like I said, the coloring of these are, there's no mistake. Using the blends, you cannot make a mistake. So now we're going to take this, and we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of this because I want this to pop up looking like they're really coming out of the jar. And I'm using some of the tiny dimensionals for these littler spots. And you want to put these where you're not going to see it on the front, obviously. Some of them I had to cut. So I can put one here. And I can put one here. So, right there. Some I have to cut in half, and that's no biggie either. Just cut this. Whoops, sorry, shook the camera. So we're going to place one on this little guy, and we're going to place this one on this little flower. And I'm going to not worry about the bottom because I'm going to put dimensionals on the jar as well. So I'm going to take all of these little tabs off. This also would be very cute if you took all of these dies and die cut them in black and made a silhouette card and put it on a really cute colorful background. Okay, now we're going to take our jar and these, and we're going to put this together. So let me put these down. And I'll know if I need to trim my flowers or not. So there we have that. Now we're going to put our jar. Look how cute this is. So what I did is I used the linen thread and I wrapped the linen thread around the jar. I didn't do this on the video because I do that on my lap and I wasn't going to take the video down. So now, anyway, to finish the story, so you're going to take the linen thread, wrap it around, tie it in a knot, and then I made another little bow and I took the little tag and made the for you. I stuck dimensionals on the back of the tag because I want this to pop up. And we're going to just put this on here like that. Isn't that cute? Love this. And now when you have where this isn't sticking, I have to do something there because it needs to get glued down. And I think I'm going to just use a glue dot. Let me try that. I don't know that I want to try and stick a dimensional in there. So let me grab the glue dot and stick that down. Right there. Okay, that's better because I think that would break. And I think I'm going to stick this one down too. Even though it looks cute popped up, I think it will. I think it needs one. I don't want it to tear. So we're going to just pop that in there and put that down. Isn't this cute? Okay, now we're going to put our adorable little flowers down. And I think I'm going to also use a glue dot on these, so that makes it easy. No glue mess. All right, we're going to put this one right here. I love these little flourishes. I think they are so, so cute. Let me put the glue away because we're not going to use the glue anymore. I'm going to show you with the inside a real cute way to do this too. So another glue dot. And all we have to do is put the little flower on the glue dot, pick it up, put it on the flower. Look how cute these are. Oh my gosh. I'm going to take the little papaya. The glue dot needs to get tucked on these itty bitty ones. So you're just going to tuck it in. And I think I'm going to put those on the blue. I think I did this wrong. Maybe, let me see something. We're switching. I want the yellow to go on the purple. It's not yellow, it's papaya, but they look kind of yellowish. I like that better. Okay, we're switching. So I'm going to take another one. All right, put it on here. If you don't want to sit and watch this whole thing get put together, you can fast forward through it, but I'm trying to hurry. Cute, fun card. I will be making this again for sure because I love these little flowers. I think they are so cute. And talk about dimension on a card. These are just sweet. Okay, now we're going to take these little fresh freesia. You get 60 of these little flowers in the container, and let me tell you, I'm almost wiped out. So I'm going to be definitely buying a bunch of these because they could be used for so many cards. You can put these little sentiments, these little flowers on a sentiment just to give it a little pop. I just think they're so cute. You can use them on anything. So I will be buying more of these. I don't know if I told you the designer series paper, it is going to carry over, and I am so happy about that because I have used so much of this paper. It just is, it's nice to have all these texture papers. Look how so cute this is. The inside, okay, this is where we're going to walk through the inside. This is so easy too, but so cute. This is the inside. I'm going to show you how I did this and how I glued it because I'm not gluing it. No glue on my hands, so this is the 6th die. So you get 6 dies in this set. Let me walk this over here without dropping it. Okay, so this is the die. So it looks like it would make this huge, big stem. And look how delicate, dainty this stem is. I love this. So these are the cute little leaves, and this also looks like it would make them big, but look how tiny and dainty and fragile those are. So instead of dealing with glue, I'm going to show you how you're going to take your silicone mat. You're going to take your tape runner. This one's the snail. I happen to like the snail on this one because it doesn't rip and tear the paper. You're going to just take your little stem and pat this in the snail and just run it all the way, just picking up the glue. Okay, now I did get too much up here, and I'm going to show you how to fix this too. So we're going to just put this down on our card. This is the inside, and we're going to just place this right here. And no glue, no fuss, no muss. If you get any extra glue, which I'm good here, you can use your little goo eraser. So now we're going to do the same thing for these little tiny little leaves. We're going to just put them in the runner from the silicone mat. Pick them up with your, take your pick tool, and stick them right on the leaf, right there. And then we're going to do these. So you can see this is really an easy card to make. It's going to take you some, a little bit of time to color the flowers, but nothing too crazy. I think it took me maybe 5 minutes, 10 tops to color the little flowers, just because I was getting a little more detailed on some of them than I needed to. But as you can see, they're just cute and easy. We'll put one right here too. Okay. Now I need my glue eraser because I did get glue done. Okay, now the sentiment for this. This is going to be my mother's birthday card. And so I am using the sentiment from the Elegantly Said, wishing you a wonderful birthday. And I'm going to stamp that in the polished pink. Isn't that cute? Okay, and polished pink, here we are. Put this right here. Very little stamping on this card, but what a wow factor it has. Okay, I got more little glue there and right there. My goodness. Okay, now I'm going to tape runner the back of this with the Stampin' Seal. All right, maybe a little in the middle just for extra. Put this inside here. And even without those little flowers on the inside of this, it's still cute. I ran out of flowers, so This is the inside with the flowers. Isn't that so adorable? That is the card. I hope you will enjoy buying these Meadow dies. I hope you will try and make this card. If not, just get creative on your own and have fun with it, because this was fun. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and go make something uniquely yours. Bye.